Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Wednesday, January 12th. The time is around 2:45 a.m. GMT. And for today, we're going to be looking at the chart of Apple. This is a 60 minutes chart. Now we can see right here that the peak here at 183 is called as a wave 3, right, in the intermediate degree, and that wave 3 subdivided into 5 waves, of course, and this is your wave 5 of the minor degree, and this is your wave 4. So this is 4 and 5 finishing 3, and that means we are now in the wave 4 in the intermediate degree pullback. And as you can see, the subdivision of the wave 4 is in the form of a zigzag, where we finish the A here in the minor degree, now looking to complete the P as a 3 waves, and then after that, as long as we stay below 183, we can then go down again in the C leg. Okay, now as you can see, the arrow is black in color. What that means then is we don't have any bearish sequence, we don't have a low sequence. As a result, this is just a short-term expectation, but without any sequence. Okay, without any sequence. So this is being called as an impulse, 1 2 3 4 5, with a very complex sort of triangle here in the middle here. And this 3 rally, if you just simply measure the extension of the AP here, we can go a little bit higher, perhaps to reach 176 180 before we can finish the P and start turning lower again. Okay, so we're not going to be looking in the larger degree time frame or intermediate degree time frame. This is a very straightforward and simple short-term view here, right? Simple short-term view. We can take a look a little bit in the larger degree, but that will not really I mean, we can put down this 3. Let's say if we zoom out, putting down 3 here, and then let's put down 5 and 4 in the red degree. This is your 5, this is your 4, right? I mean, we can fill in a little bit the rest, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so I think it's sufficient to know that this is the end of wave 3, and now we're going to be doing ABC, right? And then talk about the alternates. Now just take a look at this structure here. When you look at this, especially in the 4-hour time frame, it does look impulsive. Very difficult to call this corrective structure, to be honest. And now looking for a P, and as long as it fails below here, we can go down in a C leg like this. Alright, and then that should be the end of wave 4, and then from there we can see another buyers and possibly then go to new high from there. Okay, so that's the idea. So shorter cycle simply is saying as long as we stay below 183, expect more downside in Apple, one more leg at least. Okay, and what will be the alternate? Well, that's another thing we need to talk about. What will be the alternate? Well, at least in the shorter cycle, the alternate can be many things. I mean, this can be a bigger pullback, and instead of APC, it can be 1, 2, and then 3. But that doesn't change the idea. Even if it is becoming a bigger sell-off, doesn't change the idea that as long as we stay below 183, we should be looking for more downside, right? So either the move down is 1, 2, 3 or ABC. So I think the alternate we should be concerned about is it possible that instead of going down, we rally to new high from where we are? Now that's the thing that we need to address. Now anything is possible. Is there a bullish count for Apple in which you don't see any leg on the downside? So that bullish count will be assuming this is still a 5 waves. Then you can say, well, it can be a flat from here. So we could be considering it a flat from here, like an A, a B, a C. So I can simply just move 4 here if that's the case as an ABC, right? Flat, I mean either expanded flat or running flat, depending. I think it's a running flat. If I do it this way, then this is a running flat, and then we could be doing it like this, right? Assuming this is a 5 waves, I can still call it like this, and so this becomes 5 waves up if that's the case. Instead of 3 waves APC, this will become a 5 ways up like this, right? Potentially break, and then ending something like this, right? So that will be the alternate count, assuming this is a 5 ways. Because a lot of people, um, when you first start Elliott Wave, you assume when you see a 5 waves, when you are able to identify a 5 waves, then automatically you hit the jackpot and then expect more downside. For example, if you can identify 5 waves down, people believe they will always have another follow-up on the downside, which is not true. 5 waves can be a wave C of an expanded flat in the larger time frame all the time. So that means that the 5 waves could actually be the end of a corrective structure in a C leg of a flat. Then suddenly it turns on the other way, right? So just because we identify 5 waves doesn't guarantee, like what many people assume, that we will always have another leg lower. We don't have to have another leg lower if there is a possible flat structure in play. Okay, so primary view, simple. Primary view, looking for more downside as long as we stay below 183. And then alternate view, if it doesn't go lower at all and this is still a 5 ways, then we can simply call a flat here, and then it goes up from here. Remember, there's no bearish sequence, so overall, overall the trend still favors the bulls, since it makes new all-time high and so on. So there is really nothing from the bear yet at this stage. All you got is just a decent correction from the all-time high, so it's really nothing to celebrate about. But yes, for now, looking for more downside well below 183, and this risk rally to fail and another leg lower to come. Okay, so if you want to get further updates on Apple or any other stocks, ETF, indices, Forex, commodities, we do have a trial for the index trial, and the link is provided in the description of the video. I'll see you all again tomorrow, and have a nice day, everyone.